Tomorrow morning, 5 a.m., headed out, bro. I'm going to do me some fishing. And I'll probably bring a camera, which means I probably won't catch anything, which is dumb because the spot I'm going to, I've caught everything. I've caught something every time I've gone there. So we'll see. We'll see if it's the actual GoPro curse or not.
Right.
But we'll find out tomorrow.
And in the post, the first line of the post says, well, seeing as how everybody else is selling their shitbox Chevy for 10 grand, here's mine. Like,
I mean, see, and at least that guy knows. He knows it's not worth that.
This is outrageous, but if that's what they're going for, fuck, come buy it. It was up for 2 days. Gone.
Someone bought it, didn't they?
Someone bought it. Some fucking idiot.
Because some idiot has a 5.3 somewhere laying around that he's just like, I could... There we go, done, taken care of.
Yeah. Whatever, yeah.
I don't know. It's not for me. It's not the market for me. That's why I'm still driving the shitty Corolla. Like, I would still rather put money into that than buy a car right now because it's just not. It doesn't make any sense. It just doesn't make any sense. I don't get it. Anyways, let's. What are we doing here? We got
Death Around the Corner. Yeah.
Okay. Let me get it on the screen.
Hours ago.
Before we snap in. This is the one that you messaged me about
dude,
right when you left the house yesterday, right?
Like, Jesus Christ, church.
All right.
Take it easy now.
Take that back. Okay. All right. Let's get into it. Yeah! How long has it been since How long has it been since you guys had one of those? Just a random snap intro. What's up? 307 Reacts. I'm Matt. That's Chris. On the screen, it's our boy. It's Ryan Upchurch, and he literally is on the screen right now. But I think this is just a picture, right? This is just audio for this one. It's Death Around the Corner remix, and it makes sense that it's just audio because he released this like 24 hours ago.
Yeah. Well, it'll be a week ago for you guys.
Right.
But
yeah.
Listen. So we were sitting here last night in between episodes. Okay, and I'm scrolling through Instagram and see Upchurch on a story. It was like uploaded 3 hours ago or something like that. I was like, okay, cool. Maybe it was 2 hours. It was definitely under 5. Yeah, like very recent. The boy had eaten lunch, and then some time had passed. Okay, and he was in the studio.
Yeah.
Okay, and he's like, yeah, man, like doing a remix or whatever. Holler boys. All right, and I was like, oh, fuck, dude, he's working on a remix. Fucking an hour later, we finished. Remix has dropped fucking 1 hour ago. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me?
Yeah, we finished filming, and Chris goes to leave. You know, we bullshit in the living room, and Chris goes to leave, and about 10 minutes after he leaves, I get a text message, and it's just an image of this, and he's like, Church dropped that remix like an hour ago.
Like already.
Oh, and by the way, at the time that you had showed me, it had like 4,000 views, too.
Yeah,
it's like 4,000 views in like an hour, which is... incredible. No, I think it was less than that. I think it was like 30 minutes ago or something like that. I think it was less than that.
It was soon.
It was a really recent. Anyways, doesn't matter. It's out now, and we're gonna listen to it.
Man.
And he just keeps dropping stuff, and that's why he keeps showing up on the channel.
Yeah.
I've seen a few of you guys in the comments that are saying that you respect the fact that Ryan Upchurch keeps coming on the channel. Well, there are reasons for that, man. Like he's a good artist. He works hard. He's independent, and he never fusses when we put him on the channel. Yeah. No one ever comes after us for putting his music on the channel, so he actually appreciates it. So we're gonna keep putting him on the channel.
I love that Charlie Daniels shirt, by the way.
Yeah, it's awesome. All right. Oh, well, hang on. Right before we get into this, just give it a second.
Okay. Breathe.
Okay.
Been a hot day.
I guess I don't know. The camera's been on the charger or something. I don't know. Anyways, let's get into this. Here we go.
Get it.
I'm that down south, Will McCoy. Pull up and deploy at them Silverado doors. DNA molecules filled with topsoil. Solidify for certain, we them fucking holla boys. Holla boys. Swag too authentic for a poser trying to copy. Don't be nagging me with text if you ain't round when I got problems. And if she riding in my truck, that pussy smell like peach cobbler. I'm the dopest white boy, didn't even need a doctor. Been a rebel since the jump, 10 years, never switching. Got my blue collar pop, country rapping my ignition. Sprinkle Tennessee on top, then I'm the perfect coalition. If they mad, it's cause I'm rich, I dress like shit with teeth missing. Still bad to the bone.
So I like the, at the beginning he says, I'm too authentic for anybody to come basically come copy me. And it's true, because I've seen other artists try to do what Ryan Upchurch does the way Ryan Upchurch does it, and it just doesn't feel the same. They could sound just like him, they can rap just like him, they can have all the beats and stuff, and everything's there, and it's not the same.
There's just something about and that's the thing. Like, no one sounds like Ryan Upchurch.
Yeah.
Really, that, as far as I'm concerned anyways, I don't know the country rap genre very well, but like, as far as I've heard, no one's really doing the thing that he's doing. Like, there are definitely rap artists out there, country rap artists out there that I've heard before, but they don't have like you're talking about. You can't even put a word to it. It's just like it's just a thing. They just don't have the thing, and that's why Church is doing it. You know.
Yeah, big facts.
I like that line too, where he says, "Don't be nagging me on my phone if you're not here to help me when I'm when I'm feeling down, or when I'm going through some shit. Like, I don't want to hear from you. Like, you don't even know what I'm going through, and you hit me up on my phone and like, leave me alone, bro. Just
it's like, bro, I got enough of my own problems. I don't need yours,
dude. Ain't that the truth? Also, like, and I'm not even famous, bro, and I can't imagine. Like, there's just got to be a whole extra pile of shit that comes along with being famous that just is part of the territory, right? You're constantly being bombarded with something at that level of recognition, right? So, yeah, man, big ups to him.
By the way, okay,
let's not keep going.
You see that light? Right, the
porch
light.
Yeah.
There's not very many of those in Wyoming because the wind blows them all around. But my grandmother had one on her old house in Buffalo. Okay, and I remember the scariest looking, right out of a horror movie thing, was the lights inside the house would be off. We'd pull into the driveway, and that light's on, and it's real dim. Okay, these light bulbs are shitty as fuck. Okay, but the wind blowing this thing.
Yep.
And you see the light, and it's kind of sticking off to one side, and then the wind kind of dies down a little bit, and it kind of does this thing. And then it fucking blows it again. Dude, it just... that house haunted, okay? Like, dude, that's something about that light.
Super interesting because, really quick, the second time that I saw Seether, they came to Casper, they played with Flyleaf. That was literally what they did for their opening. They took one of those lamps, and they had a guy that they killed all the lights in the arena, and they had a guy that climbed up on a ladder on one side of the stage, turned the lamp on, and he let it go, and it just... like swung across the entire stage, but it was turned on, and as it swung across the stage, you could see their name on the backdrop. It was just like Seether, and then it would fade, and then it would come back, and you'd see it again. And then they started playing their song, and it was like John, and like the strobes went off, and everyone was like, "Oh, dude, this is." Dude. It was a dope intro, like super dope. They weren't on the stage at all for their intro, and then of course curtain drops, lights come on, they're on stage. It was like, and they were the opener, and it was like that was a fire opening, dude. They killed it, man. All right, let's keep going.
Country rapping my ignition. Sprinkle Tennessee on top, then I'm the perfect coalition. If they mad, it's cause I'm rich. I dress like shit with teeth missing. Still bad to the bone. I got skeletal precision. I know the game so good, the game listen for predictions. The shit is like Jumanji, every move animalistic. And you can't walk in my shoes, I ain't got none, I'm on some preach shit. Don't be asking if I'm legit. Face of an icon, never be a reprint. Club, gang, clan, legion. Only thing that matters is we out here and we deep, bitch. Overall, I'm a motor hog. This lifestyle I overhaul. Do it lame with cars, but I set the bar with stars across. I need deep frost. Mug and Bubba give you trouble. Don't fall in a deep loss. I'ma keep it A1. I feel like I'm chugging steak sauce. Even police be approaching me, they be like, "Hey, house." When I pull up in this thing for papers like I'm Ken Block. Dirty motherfucker rolling with the beat block. Southern State earthquake.
I want to catch that Ken Block line.
Rest in peace, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, all right. Yeah.
Which, before this, he mentioned something about, something about rebuilding motors and it relating to, basically how he constructs his music. Like, yeah, there was this thing, country rap was around, but I kind of took it and deconstructed it and, put some fresh gaskets in, brought a fresh light to it.
Yeah.
And, like, that's cool. Rebuilt motor always runs better, man.
It really does, man. And especially, like, you start from the ground up, dude. But that's the thing, man. And I didn't think about it until you told me. Because I was talking about pulling the engine out of the Subaru, resealing it, and doing the thing or whatever, and you were like, "Oh, that can be a good idea." But at the same rate, like when you reseal an engine, you're the one that does all the work on it, and so you got to make sure that every bolt, every gasket, every seal, every little thing is aligned right and taken care of, because you can get all the way to the outside of that thing once it's built, and you miss something on the inside.
One bolt on the inside, dead center, dude.
You miss something on the inside, and that whole engine is fried again. So, dude, there's reassurance in doing something like that yourself, but there's also that, like, do you start from the ground up? Because there's a lot to it, dude. I hate it.
I hate doing head gaskets or having camshafts out of vehicles or whatever.
No, dude.
And then I get it back together, and Jason has seen me do this before. I get in the car, I put the key in the ignition.
Take the breath. Here we go, baby. Please crank. Please crank. Please crank.
Turn the AC on real quick. fucking turn the radio down, set the e-brake.
Yeah. Come on, baby, crank.
I'm going to check turn signals real quick. You have that?
Everything before I...
Oh, okay, cool.
Woo! Turned over.
Oh, God.
Dude, that timing shit, man. That timing shit. Because, dude, if your timing is off just one tick...
Well, and the thing is you always double check it before you put it in. So, like, I'm confident in that, but it's always the unknown of, did I forget? And if you forgot something, guess what? You forgot it. It's just, like, it's not going to come to you.
Yeah, it's not just going to be like, oh, that's the reason it's not starting because I didn't put that. You have to jog your whole memory of, like, what happened.
Yeah.
I have to go through my mind and rebuild an engine. And figure out what it was. And most of the time it's like, nope, just get the hoist, get it out, put it back on the bench, we're take it apart.
Yeah. I've not had to go that far. I have had sometimes where I hit it and fucking it runs kind of bad for a second. I go, what the fuck?
Oh, goddamn camera.
It's goddamn camera. Okay.
Okay, guys. 3 video clips on this episode. I don't know why. Somebody help. Somebody from GoPro, please reach out.
But I forgot to put in one spark plug. Don't know how I did that, but it just... wasn't there. Not a big issue. Doesn't hurt nothing.
No, I mean, you're going to be able to tell. Yeah, you'd be able to tell real quick.
What the fuck is that noise?
Yeah.
And I fucking look and the spark plug wire is pushed up out of the thing and go, what the? There ain't no spark plug
there's
in there.
Just a hole in there.
What the hell? Like, fuck.
Shit, dude. All right, let's listen to some engine shit here.
Be approaching me, they be like, hey, house. When I pull up in the stank for papers like I'm Ken Block. Dirty motherfucker rolling with the beat block.
Nice.
Southern state earthquake every time a beat drop. And I ain't never threw a cheap shot. Ain't no Broadway girls without tops in my burn loft. Only baddies got my addy cause they top notch. If life is a game, bed frame full of lure crop. If I feel you ain't been killed enough. Only way I'm underground is if I go and dig it up. But my bunker's still thumping from 2016. Grew up on a farm with some moon pies and caffeine. Royalty to country, won't you let me grab a RC? Take a bite out of the sky that people said I won't reach. Up motherfucking church, I'm on fire but still I go preach. On another level cause I stole the devil's goatee.
Oh, that's cool.
We them holla boys. We them holla boys.
Yeah, I love that. Good use of vocal fry there. That was great.
Dude, I have a question. Well, I just have a thing to bring up. So, I watch a lot of audio engineers on my YouTube. I subscribe to musicians, audio engineers, guitar players, recording artists, this, that, and the other, right? I saw a particular video the other day. Glenn Fricker was talking with one of his friends from overseas about songwriting. And one of the things they brought up in that was in order to write a memorable song or write a memorable lick or harmony or whatever it is, enunciation and like enunciating your words like properly and using the right like consonants and stuff and making sure the word is pronounced properly is like super vital and important. But what I've noticed is, like with Upchurch in particular, he'll do that a lot where he'll say like a regular word, but instead of like the word regular, instead of saying regular and starting it off with the hard R, he would say like regular or something, and like put the emphasis on a different part of the word. And Glenn and his buddy were saying that's bad to do because it's hard for people to understand your words and things like that. And you're not going to gain any recognition doing that. You're not going to be memorable by doing that. And just thinking about it, it's like, I look at people like Ryan Upchurch over here, 4 million subscribers, and he's been doing that I've heard him do that a multitude of times in the music I've heard of his.
Just in the word holler boys. Okay?
Yeah.
Holler boys.
Yeah.
And in the song you hear holla, holla, holla boys. Mm-hmm. It's holla, l is the accent, wherein if you say it properly, holler, is the accent.
There's like
the
holler,
heavy accent.
It just
it's the way it works. And I think what lends itself to being so memorable is how easy it rolls off the tongue when you sing with it, because he makes it in such a way that you can sing with it.
Yeah.
And it's very easy. And so when it's easy and everything kind of rolls off the tongue,
And like, I think the argument could be made either way on that, where people aren't going to recognize the word. It's going to be harder for them to recognize the words. But at the same time, like for someone like me, I now look for that when we listen to Ryan Upchurch, and it makes me listen more intently to what he's saying, because there could be a word in there that he changes the inflection on it, and I don't understand it at first. But if I'm ready for that and I'm waiting for him to do that, then I'm more apt to understand it right when he rolls it off the tongue. So, and I guess the argument could be made also that if you're a starting out band and you don't already have 3 million subscribers on YouTube and you're trying to gain followers and things like that, it's probably a better decision to like be more clear with your vocals and you know, if you want to get a point across or whatever. However, I think it could be said either way, you know, like
and it all depends.
Just shit I think about.
It depends on the listener too. I mean, if you're a talent scout for a label, right? You're probably used to be an engineer, used to be some type of management, that type of stuff. So you're more engrossed in the particulars of how is he enunciating, how are his beats landing, is he staying in time?
Yeah, okay.
Whereas me, when I listen to a musician, I listen for an overall theme and story. And can I follow the story really well? And how does he deliver it? Does he deliver it in a way that makes me feel what he's feeling?
Like, how is he painting the picture, basically?
Yeah.
Like,
and so for me, I could care less how somebody enunciates anything. It's more about do I believe that you believe what you're selling? You know what I mean? And I believe it was Joey that I said something about. He was like back there he was doing a take over and over and over again. And I was like, dude, just get like crazy with it. Act like you done took a shitload of drugs. You just fucking tweaking out.
I think that was on Marijuana.
And I was like, it's supposed to be a crazy like party song. Yeah, it's probably Marijuana. And because I think that's when he started doing the marijuana.
Yeah.
And I was like,
but you touch. You like that kind of shit?
Dude, just be crazy with it. Now, you guys haven't heard that song yet. It's not out yet.
It's not out
coming.
yet.
But I was like, dude, like the song's just kind of about being crazy in the rock world. Like, sell it. And when he was recording it, he started to kind of get into it and feel it. And he's like, okay, yeah. And then it came across.
And it also made the recording sound better because he was acting to the music, and surprisingly enough, 50% of the recording is getting a good source, and if your source can stay on the mic and do the damn thing, it makes the job all that more easier when it comes through on the other end. You know, so that's why we work so hard to like get it there in the mic. So because I can't emulate feeling and chest voice. With any amount of EQ or compression, you're never going to have that. If you have someone who's talking to the mic like this, there's no translating that on the other end. You have to be a little bit expressive and like do the thing. So so I don't know. It's just weird thoughts that I think about, you know. And I listen to these discussions and didn't think about that before I heard them say it, and then I was like, huh, okay. And then now as listening to these, I'm like,
Tom McDonald would be a good example for Glenn Fricker's case, though. Tom McDonald is very articulate, make sure he forms his words well.
That's true.
So there's always an exception, and there's always, the rule.
There's always exceptions to the rule, man. Yeah, for sure. And to be honest, when it comes to recording, Ryan Bruce said this today in an episode that I watched. When it comes to recording, there are no rules. Yeah. There's a guidebook, but there's no rules. You know? Like, you got to know how to arm a track to record it. You got to know how to put a mic in front of... You don't even have to know how to do that today. You pull up a plug-in, the mic's already set. Like, there's no rules, man. There just is no rules. Get the product out and make it sound good. That's it.
And, that's the thing is I think Upchurch never puts out a song that he doesn't put himself behind.
For sure.
And that's huge.
And
that's what's
as far
gave
as
him so much success. Same with Jelly Roll.
Yeah.
I mean,
and as far as an example of there's no rules for recording, look at Upchurch. Look at the variety of music he can put out. Like he doesn't care. It doesn't matter. He doesn't stick to a genre. Like he probably considers himself like classified as a country rap artist. Fair enough. Man, he puts out rock and roll. He puts out sad songs. He puts out hip hop songs. He puts out some R&B shit. Like he does all that shit, man. So I don't know, dude. Just some weird thing. Food for thought. What do you think? Let us know in the comments. Interact with us. Leave a thumbs up. Do the thing. Get us out of here.
If you guys enjoyed today's episode, do leave a thumbs up. Smash that subscribe button. Click the bell. Become part of the notification gang. And we'll see y'all next time. Bow. 3 clips later.
Yeah, 3 fucking video clips later. What's that about?
I have no idea.
Dan, you GoPro?